Hi students, welcome back to Google Classroom, Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. How are you children? Hope you all are fine over there.
Today, we will start a new chapter, that is Chapter 4, Business Services. Children, do you know what is business services? Services which are used by business enterprises for the conduct of their activities. That's we can call a business services. For example, banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing and communication services. Here in this chapter, we will discuss more details about business services. Let's discuss the main nature of services. The main nature of services are intangibility, inconsistency, inseparability, inventory and involvement. These are the 5 basic features of services. These features also distinguish them from goods are known as the 5 E's of services. Let's discuss each of these points in detail. The first one is intangibility. Services are intangible. That is, they cannot be touched. They are experiential in nature. That means we cannot touch entertainment or taste a doctor's treatment. We can only experience it. Due to all these reasons, we can say the services are intangible. The second important characteristics of services is inconsistency. Since there is no standard tangible product, services have to be performed exclusively each time. That means different customers have their own demands and expectations. Service providers need to have an opportunity to alter their offer to closely meet the requirements of the customers. For example, in the case of mobile services. Another important characteristics of services is simultaneous activity of production and consumption being performed. This makes the production and consumption of service seem to be inseparable. For example, automated teller machines may replace the banking clerk for the front office activities like cash withdrawal and check deposit. But at the same time, the presence of the customer is required and his or her interaction with the process has to be managed. From this example, we can understand service providers may design a substitute for the person by using appropriate technology. But the interaction with the customer remains a key feature of services. Due to all these reasons, we can say production and consumption are inseparable. And the next nature of services are inventory. Services have little or no tangible components and therefore it cannot be stored for a future use. That is, the services are perishable and providers can store some associated goods but not the services itself. For example, a railway ticket can be stored but the railway journey will be experienced only when the railways provides it. Another nature of services are involvement. One of the most important characteristics of services is the participation of the customer in the service delivery process. A customer has the opportunity to get the services modified according to specific requirements. So these are the main nature of services. Now let's discuss the main differences between services and goods. The first one is on the basis of nature. Nature of service is an activity or process. For example, watching a movie in a cinema hall. While nature of goods are physical object. For example, video cassette of movie. And the next one is on the basis of type. Type of services are heterogeneous, while type of goods are homogeneous. And the next one is on the basis of intangibility. Services are intangible. For example, doctor treatment, while goods are tangible. For example, medicine. And the next one is inconsistency. Services are inconsistent because different customers having different demands. For example, mobile services. While goods are consistent because different customers getting standardized demands fulfilled. For example, mobile phones. And the next one is on the basis of inseparability. Services involves simultaneous production and consumption. For example, eating ice cream in a restaurant. While goods involve separation of production and consumption. For example, purchasing ice cream from a store. Next one is on the basis of inventory. Services cannot be kept in stock. For example, experience of a train journey. While goods can be kept in stock. For example, train journey ticket. And the last difference is on the basis of involvement. Services are participation of customers at the time of service delivery. For example, self-service in a fast food joint. While goods are participation of customers at the time of delivery not possible. For example, manufacturing a vehicle. So, these are the main differences between services and goods. Now, let's discuss about different types of services. When speaking of service sector, services can be classified into three broad categories, namely business services, social services, and personal services. Then, what is business services? Business services are those services which are used by business enterprise for conduct of their activities. For example, banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing, etc. And the next one is social services. Social services are those services that are generally provided voluntarily in pursuit of certain social goals. These social goals may be to improve the standard of living for weaker sections of society, to provide education services to their children, or to provide health care and hygiene conditions in slum areas. These services are usually provided voluntarily, but for some consideration to cover their cost. And the next one is personal services. Personal services are those services which are experienced differently by different customers. These services cannot be consistent in nature. So these are the main types of services.
So students, I hope all of you understood the concept clearly. And please note that the notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with the class. Make use of these available materials. Study well and attend the test paper without fail. That's all for today. Thank you.